Good evening, everyone. Welcome in as we get started with another all-new edition of the Milford Informer. I am your host, Tim Coet. The past week here in Milford has been busy, to say the least. With a series of major town events all taking place in the span of a couple of days, we're going to devote the next few weeks to recapping as many of those events as we can, while also keeping you up to speed on the upcoming MIAA playoffs for several MHS teams. Before we go any further, let's dive into the specifics on what's coming up tonight in our top stories rundown. Tonight, enjoy a fun look back at the second annual Celebrate Milford, courtesy of Milford TV roving reporter Malcolm Zale. Also tonight, we'll present our final regular season highlights for spring sports. We'll take a look back at a pair of senior night games, both for boys volleyball and softball. And later, we'll see if the baseball team could notch a win in their regular season home finale against King Philip. There is no question that Celebrate Milford has very quickly woven its way into the fabric of this community. This past weekend was the second annual Celebrate Milford, and once again the event brought thousands of residents to Town Park throughout the day to enjoy the festivities. To help recap the day's events, we enlisted the help of one of our hardest-working Milford TV members. So here is a look at the second annual Celebrate Milford, courtesy of the one and only Malcolm Zale.
Hi, I'm Malcolm Zale. I'm over here with the Greenleaf Garden Club on Celebrate Milford Day over at Louisa Lake. Ladies, how's this event going so far?
It's going great. Got a beautiful day.
And what does the Greenleaf Garden Club do?
This is one of our major fundraisers. This, besides the November raffle that we have and the theme baskets and everything. So this is one of our second best fundraisers to support our programs, such as scholarships that we give and all kinds of garden therapy at the nursing home for years, and we do junior gardeners. So this money is going for those important programs.
We also do a lot of downtown plantings all the time for the various parades, and tomorrow we're going to be planting downtown with the big pots on the islands on Main Street in 109, etc. And then come Christmas time, for the Santa Parade at the beginning of December, we make them look like Christmas trees. They're beautiful.
Is part of the event today like the best hat contest? Because you guys all have some great hats, but she has 2 hats. And I think that might win. Smells like Milford. I'm here with Ray Ozier on Celebrate Milford Day.
Me.
How's the event going so far? You want to tell me about it?
Right, it's amazing. I mean, this is great. There's so many people here already. It's early in the day. Music's great. We got Little Marood up there playing now. Collectively, those guys have been playing for like 400 or 500 years. Really, they're old school Milford musicians, and Jerry Seco's up there. The food looks delicious. We got so much more food this year. The kids zone, I don't know if you've been down that way yet, but more inflatables, more stuff for the kids to do. The beer garden is quiet right now, but you know, people are home doing their yard work. They're going to build up that thirst, and they'll be down here. We got cornhole in the beer garden this year. That's a new feature. And that's it. I mean, I'm so happy. I can't stop smiling.
What's your favorite part about today so far?
Well, I would say the beer garden is my favorite aspect of this whole thing, and the live music, of course. I think I'm just happy that there are so many people who are happy today. You know, just coming down, no frowns on their faces. It's a beautiful day. I mean, I ordered this special for today, so I'm glad they delivered it. But I'd have to say, just looking at the happy faces, that's it.
I'm here with Mr. Mike Shane on Celebrate Milford Day at Milford Town Park. What do you want to tell me about the event so far?
It's a success. It's a gorgeous day. The food smells fantastic. The smiles are outstanding. And we're raising a lot of money for a lot of good causes.
And what's your booth over here?
This is Thanks to Yanks booth right here. 11 years ago, I started a charity to support military families and veterans. And we're collecting money to support military families and veterans. We're selling magnets for $1. and the money will help support our mission of helping other people.
All right, I'm here with everybody apparently on the Milford football team. Guys, I have a very important question. What's everyone's favorite color all at once?
Blue.
Red. It seems like the unanimous consensus was purple. Guys, can I play goalie while you take shots at it? Yes. Awesome. I'm here with the Milford Hawks lacrosse team, and I'm going to be their new goalie. Let's see how this goes, guys. All right, go. I think I won. Oh, God, he has another. How do you have more? I caught one. I just played goalie for the Milford Hawks lacrosse team. Guys, how'd I do?
Horrible.
Very bad. What are you guys doing out here?
Today we have a tent to help promote our program and all the awesome things that we have going on in the after school program. And then we have our jumpy that's available for all the people in the kids zone today.
Awesome. Do you guys have like a goal for today, or is it just awareness?
It's just awareness about the youth center and then to be a part of this great event, Celebrate Milford.
So I'm here with the Milford softball team after their senior night game last night. Great dub, guys. What are your thoughts about the whole season?
You know, we've been really successful these past couple of weeks, and I hope that will continue as the season continues. That made no sense, but I agree.
My favorite thing about Milford, well, I'm a townie. I've been here for 32 years. I have not left. Everyone always finds a way to circle around each other, especially for a good cause like today here at Celebrate Milford. Not many towns have something like this, and it's a great cause. And, I think our town does an outstanding job of coming together as a town and as a group, and this is just a great example of that.
What's your favorite part about Milford?
My favorite part about Milford is
He likes to get wet! I'm here with Earl the Pearl, the Milford High School hype man. Earl, what are you doing out here today?
I'm just having fun. I'm trying to get to meet people, enjoy to have a good time celebrating Milford. It's been a blast. And I'm good half-court shooter, and I am super fan of the month. And I love it here.
What's one thing you love about Milford?
Meet new people and make new friends.
What's your favorite thing about Milford?
I really love jeans. Jeans is my favorite place to go. Jeans. Love it there. Shout out jeans.
I love that you said that unprovoked, because we've been trying to start conflict all day by asking people to choose between Olivas and jeans, and you're just like, I don't care, jeans is better. Olivas or jeans?
Olivas or jeans?
Like for sandwiches.
Hey, jeans, say jeans.
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 Olivas.
Jeans. Jeans.
Jeans.
Olivas.
Jeans or Olivas?
Oh, come on. I can't do that. I mean, I guess I got a soft spot for Olivas, so I'll say that, but it's very, very close.
Jeans or Olivas?
Olivas.
Jeans or Olivas?
Oh, I'm all set with that one. I like them both.
What's that?
Jeans or Olivas?
I actually like both. I go to both places. I think everyone goes to both places.
I have to go with jeans. I mean, the Pilgrim is the best sandwich in Milford.
B.O.G's better.
Rusty Rodolphi, there you go.
B.O.G. It's gotta be the Pilgrim. Pilgrim.
Jeans or Olivas?
Olivas! Woo!
Repping pretty hard, guys. I like it. Can you tell me a little bit about BayPath?
Yeah, we're a small cat and dog shelter in Hopkinton. We've been there for 40 years this year, and we do about 1,300 adoptions a year. We rely heavily on a whole lot of volunteers, so we always need volunteers, and tons of foster homes, which we also need as well, cat and dog foster homes at any point. We have tons of information on our website for anyone who's interested in volunteering, adopting, or fostering.
Can you tell me about this little guy here who's trying to eat my boa?
This is Pigeon. She is trying to eat your boa because she wants it. She is a 2-year-old Dalmatian mix, Dalmatian pit mix. She's deaf, born deaf, but I actually just adopted her recently, so she is representing as an alum. But lots more dogs on our website. We always list everyone on our website, and plenty that need homes. And we actually have a promotion right now through the end of May, half price on adult dog adoptions too. So,
what's your favorite type of dog?
I don't know. I like them all. I like difficult dogs. I like the challenging ones. They make life more interesting.
What are some things you guys love about Milford?
Well, I've been here my whole life. I have lifelong friends, same friends I've had since I was 4 or 5 years old. It's just, we're a big family, so I love it.
Just a total sense of community as evidenced here today. You know, people come out, they can come together, have a good time, and it's awesome.
Let me in! Let me in! What are you doing today?
I'm working for the Lions, cooking chicken nuggets and French fries. I'm the French fry guy.
And are the Lions out here for a particular cause or just spreading awareness?
Yeah, we raise money for Sight and any other charities that we can help out, and that's pretty much it. Here raising money.
What is your favorite thing about Milford?
Well, I'm born and raised, so I'm a little biased, but pretty much everything. I love Milford, yep.
My favorite part is the roads and how nice they are. I'm here with Jacob. He's the best guy in the world because he's letting me fight him in a sumo arena. Jacob, what's your job at the event here today?
I'm running this sumo event. I'm from Busy Bee Jumpers, and shout out to Sal and Jim over at Busy Bee.
All right. Do you live in Milford?
No.
All right, never mind.
All right, go. With the mic.
With the mic. Ah! I'm in love with you. Ah! I feel like a turtle turned on his back. Thank you, Jacob. One of my favorite things about Milford is that I get to get up every day and everything's really close to where I live. Like, I've never needed a car to go anywhere. That's why, like, my license is gonna be great, but like, it's not the most paramount thing in the world. And just stuff like this, like, everyone just comes out and I walk around, I feel like I don't know everybody, but I know enough people that like I can go, see, like that guy, he's just friendly. People are friendly here. They like to have fun. And that's what I think life is about. It's about experiencing the most you can and having fun along the way. That's why if I was in like a city, I don't think I'd do well, because people are like, ugh, get out of my face. But yeah, it's a big town with a very small town, very close to home vibe. Like, I knew everyone we talked to today. That was great.
Team on three.
1, 2, 3, team.
By the end of this weekend, the regular season for the 2016-17 school athletic year will officially reach its conclusion. Of course, there is still a lot of excitement in the weeks to come for Scarlet Hawks fans, with 3 of Milford's spring teams preparing to enter postseason play. Over this last week, we got a chance to check in with each of the playoff teams as they rounded out their regular season schedules. Let's begin with a look at the Scarlet Hawks boys volleyball team. Last Friday, the Scarlet Hawks boys volleyball team concluded their regular season schedule with a matchup against their fellow Western Alliance League member BC High. It was a game that had many layers of importance to the team. Not only was it Milford's final chance to qualify for the postseason, it was also the team's senior night. The members of the class of 2017 made the decision to dedicate their senior night to Michael Haver, a recent Milford High graduate who passed away unexpectedly earlier this year. Anthony Mazzini was on the coverage for this game, and prior to the start of the match, he spoke personally about his friend Michael Haver.
This game is being played tonight in memory of Michael Haver. Michael was a freshman at Wentworth who passed away unexpectedly in March. He was a star on the volleyball court for 4 years for the Milford program, a graduate of Milford High School. He was also a star on the soccer pitch. I had the pleasure of knowing Michael personally, and he was really a great kid. He was full of energy and just a great overall kid, always kind to everyone, put a smile on everyone's face, and he's really missed in this program. So they are honoring him tonight, as you can see throughout the crowd, wearing neon and bright colors. That was kind of Mike's big thing, wearing those bright colors, and that kind of goes to show a little bit about his personality as well. Just a bright kid, really lit up the room when he walked in, put a smile on everyone's face, and the boys for Milford as well, honoring Michael with a patch on their warm-up jerseys with his initials MH on their shoulder. So that was a nice gesture for them as well. So Milford has a lot to play for tonight between the playing for their playoff lives, senior night, as well as trying to get a win here tonight for their former teammate, Michael Haver.
After an emotional pregame ceremony, the Hawks looked to refocus their energy on the game at hand. Let's listen into the call of this game, courtesy of Anthony Mazzini.
We are underway from Milford High School. The serve from Boston College High sends it over to Milford, and a spike lands to the floor for Milford, and they are on the board first. So far, having success on his serve is Milford, received cleanly again by BC. They go with the kill attempt. Bo Ventura with the reception, and they set it up for Winship, and the kill is good. Winship now with the dump attempt. He again gets it blocked at the line, but keeps it alive. Zwanek now sets up Rivera. Rivera at the line, and it's blocked again by BC High. Zwanek attempts to set up Rivera again. He gets that one over, and it's good. It'll be Andrew Phillips behind the line. The sophomore sends it over the net. BC High looking to extend this first set. Winship with the kill. And that one sends Milford with a first set victory, 25-23. Served over by Ethan Phillips. And a violation for Milford. Boaventura kill does not count. And BC High pulling away now with this second set after Milford claimed the first one. BC High, good composure to stay with that one after it looked like it was going to hit the floor. They set up Winship, and the block is no good on BC High side. Winship gets another kill. Milford back within 4. And Milford ties this game up off a violation for BC High. Mendoza with a direct serve over the net. And another violation against BC High, and Milford reclaims the lead, 16-15. Milford needing just one more point with their serve to claim this second set. BC High handles it cleanly. Sent over, into the net. And Milford with their second win in a row. Consecutive set wins. Entering the last set on the senior night here in Milford High School. Let's see if Jack Winship and the rest of this Milford team can find a way into the playoffs. Of course, Milford playing for their playoff lives, and it gets off to a good start here in the third set. Rivera again with the serve. Again to the back line to Phillips. Over to Phillips again. And another violation for BC High. Those have killed them, especially back in the last set. It'll be Mims with the serve for BC High, received by Winship. Zwanek sets up Boaventura. The kill attempt is good. Attempted block at the line by Poe. Milford needing just one more point. BC High down 1. All is quiet again. Spielman with the serve, sends it over, received by Winship. Zwanek sets it up. Boaventura, the block at the line by Poe. Zwanek again. Orlana wanted the spike, but he settles with a little flick over. And that one's out of bounds, and Milford wins! BC High could not keep that one in bounds, and Milford comes away victorious. Not only is it their senior night, honoring 4 seniors in this game: Jack Winship, Danny Zwanek, Aquila Rodriguez, and Danny Mendoza. Milford needed a win to get into the playoffs. And under the direction of head coach Andrew Mainini, they got just that, beating BC High by a final of 3-0.
Milford TV was also present on the softball field last Friday as the Lady Hawks prepared to take on Davenport foe Foxborough as part of their senior night game. Milford paid tribute to 3 truly remarkable student athletes, Maggie Farrell, Caitlin DeCapua, and Allie Atherton. After each senior shared a special moment with their families on the field, Milford went right to work against the Lady Warriors. Of course, it was the senior Allie Atherton getting the start in the circle on this special day. Allie would allow a single base runner in the top of the first, but she'd quickly escape the inning. When Milford's bats came to the plate in the bottom of the first, they were more than ready to put on a show for the hometown fans. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and this is a line drive out to center field. That is going to drop in for a base hit. The runners had to hang up, but now Kate Irwin crosses the plate. Pierre Gustavo advances to third. She will hold there, and the senior comes through with an RBI single, Maggie Farrell, putting Milford on top 1-0. And Tommaso swings away at that 3-1 pitch, drives it deep to straightaway center field, and that is gone. A 3-run home run for Jess Tommaso, and that immediately puts Milford on top by a score of 4-0. It's Tommaso's 4th home run of 2017. Milford already with a 6-run lead. The bases are loaded. Pierre Gustavo at the plate, and she grounds one quickly past the third baseman's glove for a hit. 1 run in. Jamie Gorham able to get the ball quickly back on the infield, so only 1 run scores. That forces Cormier in, and now Jess Tommaso sends one out into the gap in left center field. Irwin comes in to score. Pierre Gustavo right behind on the RBI double for Tommaso. And Milford up to double digits now in the run column, trying to finally bring an end to a very difficult first inning. Here's her pitch, and this is a line shot out towards center field. It touches down for a hit. DeCapua scores. Right behind her is Antonia Bonina. A 2-run single in the first at-bat of the game for Kelly Reichert, and it makes it a 14-0 lead. By the time the first inning was finished, Milford would send 20 batters to the plate. Everyone would reach base at least once as part of an offensive assault that saw the Lady Hawks put up 14 runs on 11 hits. Staked to a massive lead, Allie Atherton would go into cruise control mode, striking out a pair of batters in the second. After Foxborough managed to get 2 into scoring position with 1 out in the fourth, Allie would strike out Chelsea Gibbons before inducing a ground out off the bat of Mandy Ryan to end the inning with no runs allowed. After Milford tacked on another run in their half of the fourth, it was senior Maggie Farrell who would step into the circle for the 5th inning. Maggie would show great velocity, getting a strikeout here of Jamie Gorham. After a 2-out walk, Farrell would get Hannah Davis on a grounder to short, and that would prove to be the final play of the game. Make it 18 straight for the Lady Hawks as they overwhelm the Foxborough Lady Warriors in just 5 innings by a final score of 15-0. The Scarlet Hawks baseball team entered into Wednesday's action having lost both of their games since qualifying for the postseason. They hoped to put an end to that skid, taking on a King Philip team desperate for a win to keep their dwindling playoff hopes alive. Milford would face one of KP's longest tenured arms in senior Stephen Murray. Murray would allow a walk to leadoff man Ryan Gonsalves in the bottom of the first. Ryan would get himself into scoring position with a stolen base, but he'd be stranded there as Murray effectively worked his way out of the inning. It was Alex Masick who got the start for Milford once again. He did not allow a hit over the first 2 innings and opened the third with this strikeout of number 9 hitter Jack Webster. But things would take a turn from there, starting with this error on the third baseman Alex Cody that allowed the Warriors a 1-out base runner. Masick would get the next batter to fly out, but the middle of the order KP bats were ready to do some damage against Masick.
He made quick work of himself last at bat. On the first pitch, grounded right back to Masick. He deals with the 0-1, and that one is going to fall into left field for a base hit. 1 runner is already in. The cutoff throw, let's go, by Alex Cody. That one should have been cut off as the ball now trickles behind Aiden Wilds. The runners will now move up. And a single by Chris Wing puts King Philip ahead 2-0. It doesn't get any more dangerous than Coulter in this lineup. as he sends that one out to left field as well. That one is going to fall. Another run is already in. The throw now is cut off. A good throw by Cambrola. Gets that one in quickly. Cut off by Cody. Keeping Chris Wing at third base, but another run does score for the Warriors, 3-0.
The Warriors would cap off the inning scoring on this Masick wild pitch to take a 4-0 lead. Now with a bit of a cushion, Stephen Murray hoped for a quick shutdown inning in the bottom of the third. He looked to be on his way, opening the inning with back-to-back Ks of Kevin Cambrola and Tyler Renault, but Milford would look to muster some two-out magic with the top-of-the-order bats due up next.
Now the 1-2 to Gonzalez, and that one is chopped over towards third base. Coming in on it is Rhines. He throws, and Gonzalez is safe. Gonzalez is running, and Arcudi sends that one out to the gap in left center field, and that one is going to fall. Gonzalez was running, and Dion is going to wave him around third base. The throw home is going to be not in time as Gonzalez crosses the plate on an Anthony Arcudi double. Send him to third with a throwing error. And now Milford scratches one across. It's 4-1, still in favor of King Philip.
Milford would end up with runners at second and third, and Zach Tamani representing the tying run at the plate, but Zach would fly out to right, and Milford would end the inning still trailing by 3. That deficit would grow as KP came to bat in the fourth. With 2 on and 1 out, number 2 hitter Ben Farfari would shoot the ball right back up the middle for a hit. Both runners would come in to score. Farfari would eventually be thrown out trying to advance on the bases, but the damage was done as KP would extend their lead to 6-2. Milford would chip into the lead just a bit in their half of the fourth, as Kevin Cambrola would come through with an RBI single to make it a 3-run game. After stranding the bases loaded in the fifth, the Hawks would be presented with another golden scoring opportunity, as King Philip elected to intentionally walk Aiden Wild, loading the bases ahead of Zach Tamani. After 2 frustrating at-bats earlier in the game, Tamani would come through here driving in a pair of runs, making it a ball game again with Milford now trailing by just 2. After Alex Masick did a tremendous job shutting down KP offensively over the final 3 innings, Milford would have one last chance for a comeback in the 7th. Masick would get the inning started with a walk, and then pinch hitter Noah Montgomery would come through with a single. Kevin Cambrola would then produce yet another textbook bunt that would go as a base hit, and just like that, the Scarlet Hawks would be in business with the tying runs in scoring position and the winning run at first with no outs. KP head coach Pat Ware would then go to his bullpen, bringing in righty David Morganelli to try and work out of this jam. Morganelli would begin his outing by getting Tyler Renault on a called strike 3. Gonsalves would then hit a grounder right back to the mound. After a moment of indecision, Morganelli would throw to the plate to get the second out of the inning. With the game hanging in the balance, Anthony Arcudi would step to the plate, and he would hit one hard out to left, but KP's Patrick Limerick was playing deep, and he was there to make the catch to end the game. Despite a bases-loaded no-out chance in the 7th, Milford would drop their 3rd straight, losing to King Philip by a final score of 6-4. Next week, we'll continue to revisit some of the major events that have taken place around Milford. We will highlight some of the key decisions made at this week's epic 2-night town meeting, and we'll also give you a chance to hear directly from the 3 finalists for the principal position at Milford High School. And of course, make sure you stay close to our Twitter and Facebook pages for all of the latest details on the spring sports playoffs. Enjoy the long weekend, happy Memorial Day, and from all of us here at Milford TV, this is Tim Coet saying have a great week. So long, everybody.